All right, here we have XRP versus the dollar. Looks like we did hit our 130. I think I had like a 132 or 131 target from earlier this week. Looks like we hit it a few days ago, so that's good. Now what? Now what is the question as we do go into the lower term timeframes? It's very similar to Bitcoin. Short term timeframes do look a little bit more corrective. However, you do have your higher lows on your medium and higher term timeframes, especially as long as you're above 116.5. So this one can correct down there if it wants. I don't have any major issues with that. The thing is, though, is that you are setting up into a pretty damn important weekly here, right? And any sort of a weekly closure on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time above 131 is going to look really good for the long term. Now, I'm not making any comment on the underlying technology on this, on the fundamentals, anything like that. I know that people are going to rip me to shreds on both sides of the camp. Like, people either love or hate Ripple. Look, I'm agnostic to this bullshit right here. But as far as the chart setup right here, what do we have? We have an uptrend. We have higher highs and higher lows, and a resolution above our last little swing high at about 131. And I would be looking for this one to work its way up to 160, 180. The few weeks to follow that. Until then, I would caution with any sort of a daily closure below your last wick low, which is 112.5, so not necessarily 113 as I was postulating earlier, but 112.5. If that were to happen, I would be a lot more medium term bearish on this one, looking for moves probably back down to a buck even, and maybe even lower than that. But for right now, I give it the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, are we building up any sort of divergences here or anything to be aware of? No, in fact, not at least not yet. Go check it out from this angle just in case if there's anything that I'm currently missing. And what do we see? Daily stocks are down as long as below 129 and in a quarter. So that's probably not turning up today unless if it does have a nice little pump. Full hour is doing what? Is down as long as below 123.5, and hourly is doing what? Is down as long as below about 122. So even on the short-term timeframes, I wouldn't necessarily be looking for this one to green dildo its way back onto the heavens, especially as long as you're below your last little short-term range highs, which is about 124 and in some odd change right there. An hourly closure back above there, that's going to look good. That's going to look very good intraday, implying moves back up to 130 to 131 or so. Anyways, hopefully that was helpful, and there you go for Ripple Me Nipples.